not normally a caffeinated beverage kind of girly, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and these are desperate times. What has been going on basically is that, sort of by accident, my part-time job has become a full-time job. So quite a few tasks that I have really been meaning to do have fallen to the wayside, and today's my day off. So I have made a master list of all of the things that I absolutely just really need to get done, cannot put off any longer, and we're gonna see how many of them I can get done today. I'm not hopeful it will be all of them, but if I can at least get close, I will consider that a victory. And who knows, if I do get everything done, maybe I'll buy myself a little treat. But first of all, I am going to be doing my little skincare and makeup for the morning, both because, you know, you feel more productive when you're looking cute, but also because the first thing on my to-do list is to talk about my first PR. I know, I feel like such a big girl YouTuber. This is so exciting. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. Right now, I am just starting off with concealer. I use the Glossier, what is this thing called? Stretch concealer. This is ancient and actually probably kind of disgusting to be putting on my face, but I really like it, and actually now that it's oxidized, the shade matches me better. When I first got this, it was way too light, but now it's actually kind of a perfect match, which is gross. That's really gross. I'm sorry. Disgusting or not, it gets the job done. Anyways, moving on to our first piece of PR. This is the Bronze Balm from Merit, and I got it in the shade Cyan. I like to put it on with a brush because I like that with the brush, when I first put it on, it's like barely there. So beautiful. And I, as somebody who sucks at makeup, have had a really easy time with it. Just a little bit on the jaw, a little bit on the forehead. I really kind of just like to treat this as a blush, so I put some on my nose, and like, can you tell the difference between those two sides? Like, it's so pretty. It's a little like sun-kissed bronzy moment. It's very pretty, and the packaging is gorgeous. Moving on to blush, I just have the Milk Makeup, whatever this thing is. This I also like to just put on with a brush. We've got a strong lip coming, so I'm going easy on the eyes, and I'm actually taking a little bit of this bronzer and just putting it in the outer corner. I actually am a complete heathen, and I put on my eyeshadow with my finger. Moving on to our lip. I got the Merit Signature Lipstick in the shade Aperitif, and I understand my logic at the time, and there's no sense in having regret because it is a beautiful shade, but I chose this shade because I misunderstood what this lipstick is. In my opinion, traditional bullet lipsticks are kind of uncomfortable on the lips. Like, I don't really like the way they feel. They're very much a special occasion sort of thing. And so I bought it in this special occasion, not super wearable, but very fancy, very special, very elevated shade. And it is beautiful. Let me go ahead and put it on for you right now. Like, is that gorgeous or what? The reason that I'm kind of kicking myself for getting this shade is that this is not an uncomfortable lipstick to wear. This feels like I'm wearing freaking lip balm. Like, I can't even tell that I'm wearing it. And if I had known that going in, I would have gotten a more wearable shade. Like, they have all of these beautiful, like, grungy brown shades, and like, I would wear those every day, but I just won't wear this really bright cherry red lip every single day. There's no sense in regret, because this is beautiful, and I will wear it for special occasions and be very happy while I'm wearing it, but if I could go back, I would choose a slightly more wearable shade. But that does not complete our lip. That does not complete our look. That does not complete our look. Put on mascara, Graciela. You look like a maniac. Um, If you are interested in either of these two products, I do have an affiliate link down below. I would be really grateful if you chose to use it. And obviously, thank you so much, Merit. I am so grateful to have these products. They are so beautiful. I have been wearing them every single day this past week, and it just makes me feel so like cool and grown up and like a big girl YouTuber to be gifted products, which is cool. Not gonna deny it. So yeah. But with that scratched off of the to-do list, we're on a roll already. I think that I'm gonna get started with the like housekeeping, cleaning sort of chores that are on my to-do list. I specifically really need to do my laundry. So let's get on with that. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention that every first order ships with one of these adorable, super pretty, like mustard yellow corduroy makeup bags. And the reason I forgot about it was because it has been living in my larger tote bag containing other smaller items. It just wasn't sitting on my vanity. But it's super cute, and yeah, back to regularly scheduled programming. Something else that I really meant to do last video but like didn't quite have the time for is reorganizing and decluttering this like vanity situation. Just because A, I have more makeup than I did a year ago, and B, the things that I use frequently have changed, and I want this to reflect that. So specifically, I have this humongous collection of butterfly clips that I really don't use very frequently, and most of these I know that I'm never going to use, so I think that we can pare this down a little bit so that I can dedicate this big drawer to something that I use a little bit more frequently. After much ado, I think I'm gonna put these two things together because these are the two things that I really only wear for like pictures and very special occasions. These things I use all the time, and I think that it makes most sense for me to be able to just open one drawer instead of like, you know, pulling out 3 different drawers just to do my makeup. So these can go together here. Then from there, I think I'm just gonna rearrange the baskets themselves to make a little bit more sense to my eye. Okay, and there we go. I think that this looks a lot better and is a lot more functional. Just as a little tour, this up here I've separated out so that it's only skincare. This top shelf is hair stuff, within the nail stuff in here. This second row is all like accessories, and this here is kind of a miscellaneous row. And then this is kind of what I would consider to be all of the makeup. And then this here down at the bottom is my 2 eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, very nice, very cute. I like this a lot better. Okay, I think that is all of the housekeeping stuff done. This bun has completely given up the ghost, so I'm just gonna take these down. But now I just have to go run a few errands, and then we can move on to the computer stuff. Real exciting. Okay, so as far as the Goodwill haul goes, I got these two art pieces. Obviously, I am just harvesting them for the frames, but they're super cute little frames, and this one in particular, I am hopeful, based off of the way that this looks inside of the frame, that I will be able to preserve this pretty matting situation. This like little bubble is very cute to me, and I don't want to keep the dinky little text in there, but maybe the matting can be preserved. And I also got this dank-ass tripod, which is super cool. I've been meaning to upgrade for a while. You can see, like, this one right here is the one that I have been using, and this is the new one. And it's, like, so much sturdier. The adjustment can be adjusted to a, like, much finer point. Like, it can be adjusted to any degree, whereas this one is super crummy, and like you can see that it can only be adjusted on these certain angles. So I'm very happy about this. I wasn't at all expecting to find a tripod at the thrift store, but this is definitely an upgrade, and I'm super delighted by it. And praise be, the phone attachment screws right in, which is awesome. I'm so happy about this. But anyways, with all of those more out and about sort of errands completed, I am gonna move on to a bunch of computer stuff, so let's get cracking on that. So it is nighttime and the light is gone, so it's not good for photography anymore. And so I'm gonna wait to photograph the clothes for my Notion, but we have one final thing that we must do. And it's to cut this little guy's claws. That really needs to happen. Unfortunately, he's not very sleepy right now, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, and that is it for tonight. I would say that aside from the Notion thing, which I'll just get done some other day. Hi! Are you still in a good mood? I would consider that a verifiable success. I'm super exhausted though, so I'm just gonna go to bed now, and I'll see you next time. Bye!